My family gave me that.
The big question is, what are they going to give you for 30 years this year?
A watch or a car, I don't know. Oh, Lord. Hey, good morning. You ready to go bugle?
Tell us about your Wonder Plate.
Oh, bugler? Yeah. I got that years ago when I met the governor of Kentucky, and he thought that the bugler was somebody else. I was like, I better maybe see if I can do something to correct that. So I'm lucky enough to get the plate. It's pretty cool. A bugle is a trumpet without valves. So everything you do in the bugle is with your air, how fast the air goes, and how loose or tight your embouchure is, or your lips. And so you make all the notes without using your fingers.
So what did you say your connection with the school is again?
Well, it was my our neighbor kids, but then now my granddaughter goes here. Ah, there you are. Hi, bud. Mwah. Did you know I was coming? Mm-hmm. Oh, you did? Thank you. Have a great derby, everybody. Mm-hmm. Did you like your new outfit? Mm-hmm. Do you want to come with me to the track? No.
May I shake your hand?
Oh, sure. Thank you. Oh, that's my favorite year with the trumpet on the logo.
You're the one that's been doing this for umpteen years.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. Everyone's excited, no matter what event you go to, and it's always somebody's first derby. There's about an hour before the derby race, and they bring the garland over, and the trophies come over, and people come over to watch the race from up on top. And so that little house gets a little busy. So I usually take a walk, and weather permitting, I walk down the turf course, and when I get to the top of the stretch, I turn around and I see the twin spires and everybody having a great time, and everybody dressed up, and I mean, it's just amazing. And I just think, God, what did I do to get to be the guy? When my son was in kindergarten or first grade, they asked all the kids what their parents did for a living. And they got to my son, and my son says, well, my mom's a doctor, but my dad's the bugler at Churchill Downs. I was like, oh, son, you got that a little backwards. Your mom's a doctor. I couldn't do the other if she wasn't a doctor. So, but that's a funny story that he was so excited that I was the bugler at Churchill Downs. Oh, Lord. You can see the engraving there. They did that by hand, and both horns were crafted from scratch and made in Lexington, which is like an hour from here. They are amazing horns, and I'm very blessed to get to play them. That didn't hurt. Gotta save the monster. Who knew bugling could be dangerous? Sometimes I'll play Happy Birthday for the adults as well, and then I'll say, would you like a pony for your birthday? And they're always like, here's a good guy to see. Hey, buddy. Good to see you.
Hey, buddy.
Good to see you, man.
Feel well?
Yes, sir. The twin spires are iconic, and then the You know, the buildings on either side are very, I think, majestic. Um, and knowing that people get to come here and have like a memory that they'll never forget, an experience, is amazing. And to get to be a little part of that is such a blessing. Every track has its own flavor or its own kind of uniqueness. And you know, Churchill has the spires and the Derby and the grandeur of it all. Well, here it is, the pagoda, my home away from home. My first Derby was in '96, and I started here in the fall of '95. I mean, I've had people come up to me 10, 15, 20 years later and say, I still remember you playing the Call to the Post at so-and-so's reception or at this convention. And that's really cool. Focus, keep it close, keep it forward, and be present. So focus, you can imagine that there's a lot of stuff going on, especially for the big one. Keep it close is just a reminder for me that even though the notes look like they're far apart, they're really very close together, physically or musically. And keep it forward, keep the air and the tongue forward, so that you don't get it stuck in the back. It's just a reminder. And then be present. Don't be distracted. Be in the moment and appreciate what you're getting to do. And I just feel very, very blessed to get to do what I do. And I love getting to share it with people and share the Derby with people and the excitement. It's amazing. My family gave me that.
Now, the big question is, what are they going to give you for 30 years this year?
A watch or a car, I don't know.
I heard that there's a story about when you did the interview. Too. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, the morning of the interview, I was having my wife's car worked on, the brakes. And so I was outside of Midas and I warmed up, like I took a chair outside the lobby and I warmed up. And then when we got done, I knew I was going to be late to the interview, but I thought, well, just go anyway. I get there, everyone's in a coat and tie. I'm in tennis shoes, cutoffs, and a windbreaker. There was 8 of us that showed up. We did the Call to the Post on the Churchill Downs Bugle, and then they narrowed it down to 2 of us, and we played back and forth, and I was fortunate enough to be picked, and 30 years later, here I am still.
What's it like knowing that everyone here, 20 million people watching at home, are listening to you, what you're doing for 20 seconds?
You know, it's mind-blowing. It's probably best not to think about it too much because it's almost impossible to wrap my head around sometimes. But you know, I've told people that all I have to play are 4 notes, and then everybody erupts when it's the Derby race. I just feel very, very blessed to get to do what I do, and I love getting to share it with people and share the Derby with people and the excitement. It's amazing.